Hello again. Hi, it's June, and just have a very quick video which I've been meaning to make, and I'm just going to do it now because I have a few minutes to spare. So here we go. um, yeah, this is just about brushes, and you may, if you follow Pixie Woo's channel, which I'm almost certain you do because everybody does, and rightly so. They often use a brand of brushes called Louise Young. And so I just thought I would show you the Louise Young brushes that I have because you might be curious about that brand. And the brushes are extremely good quality. They are certainly MAC comparable, and they actually do make some brushes that MAC don't make. There are some types of brushes here that you won't really see at your MAC counter, and I feel some of them are actually better than the MAC equivalents that I've tried. So I just wanted to show them to you so you could get an idea if if you were interested or curious about them. So basically, I have quite a few um, of them. They can be ordered from louiseyoungcosmetics.com in the UK. And these are my Louise Young brushes here. So as you can see, I've got a nice fistful here. Certainly don't have them all, but I would certainly like to have them all because they are extremely good. They have wooden handles and they're natural hair brushes. So if you're a vegan, um, these are not for you. Um, so yeah, so I'll just show you first of all the face brushes that I've got. Um, I have first of all these two foundation brushes, which are really, really excellent. Um, this first one here is just like a standard foundation brush. It's quite a full brush. If you know, it's slightly fatter than some of the foundation brushes you will get, and it's very, very soft. Now this is obviously synthetic. It's beautiful and it's extremely soft brush. So there's that. I don't have the numbers, I'm afraid. The numbers are not on the brushes. So I just didn't have time to get the numbers off the website. This one here is probably one of my favorite foundation brushes. Um, it's just a big domed foundation brush. Again, very soft synthetic bristles. Um, it's very unusual. It's quite a different type of foundation brush, but it's really gorgeous because you can use it to buff, so you can use it to buff in powder or liquid products, but also just for using, I would tend to use it in downward strokes, and it is so soft, it doesn't micro exfoliate your skin at all. So even if your skin is dry, this will not make your foundation look patchy or flaky at all. So I'm a real fan of that. It's so unusual and such a good brush. Then I have this enormous, wonderful fan brush. And you can see the size of it there. It's quite big. And this is badger hair, I would imagine. It has shed a little bit on me, but that's not a problem because it's a very full, uh, voluminous kind of fan brush. Extremely soft. And it's excellent for blush, for bronzer, for finishing powder, and for even contouring. I would use it for contouring, so I love that. Really, really excellent. Then the eye brushes. Um, this one here is one of my favorite brushes of all, one of the best ones I've got in my collection. And this is just a huge, big lay down, like a lay down brush really, or just a shader brush, but very, very big. So you can see there it really is excellent for covering the whole area with translucent powder. It's good for under the eye. You could even use it for shading if you needed to, if you had small, wanted to do some very detailed stuff, you could use it for that. It's natural hair and it's really nice. Then I have some sort of paddle shaped eye brushes, which are really great. These two here, again, they're natural bristles, and you can see there's just two different sizes. Okay, this one's been used this morning, this one here, so it looks a bit dirty. They're both natural bristles, domed, kind of like 239 shaped, MAC 239 shaped brushes, and every bit as good as the 239. It's nice to have the two different shapes. This is great for smudging as well, and they're excellent for cream or powder products. They're really good. Then there are some, a couple of crease brushes which are just really fantastic. I have two crease brushes here, these two here. So this one is just slightly longer, and this one obviously is a nice short, a very short brush. This is excellent for smudging, for eyeliner. It's pointed enough to actually get in under the eye quite nicely. This one here is the same, really excellent crease brush, really good bristles with plenty of resistance, and very dense. So those two. Then these two are nice as well. You can use these as crease brushes or blending brushes. Again, sort of like 222 sort of size. This one's slightly smaller, so really soft and but quite dense, and really do a great job blending. And then there are these smaller ones. These are some of my favorites. These two very small little domed brushes, two little flat domed brushes. And these are great for eyeliner, for pushing eye powder into the lash line, small areas of shading, inner corner shading, that kind of stuff. Really good. I've actually even used that one as this one here as a lip brush, and it works really well. So I'll just show you close up. They're just really small. They're excellent. They're so useful. This one here then is tinier again, really small little brush. I'll just show you in close up. And that's excellent for eyelining. I use that for eyelining. You could use it as a lip brush as well. You could use it for brows even. Terrific little detail brush. And then this one here is a small, like a small smudger, like a tiny pencil brush. So think of a really mini 219, a tiny one of those. Now the only thing I would say about these brushes, and the one problem I've had with them, is if you can see here on the brush, you see the way the paint has flaked off, and that has happened on one or two of the brushes. So I've had to sort of, I haven't done it with this one yet, but I've had to kind of put nail polish over to try and stop the rest of the paint from coming off. So that is just one problem I've had. So the brush looks a bit gnarly because of that. Still works every bit as well. The ferrules are very good quality. They're very firmly attached to the handles. The handles are nice, sort of ergonomically shaped. They're nice and long. Handles are quite long. They handle really nicely. They're just gorgeous brushes. Price-wise, I suppose they would be comparable with MAC brushes. They're not that much cheaper anyway, slightly cheaper maybe, but if you're getting them shipped obviously from overseas, well, that's going to add to your cost. I just thought I'd show them because I'm very fond of my Louise Young brushes, and they do get mentioned quite a bit and people might be curious. So that's really it. That's all I've got to say from myself today. I hope you're all well, and thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye bye.